wo ho a obehwe kura no wadi MP pen wo ho na ebeba se obetima up and down say obe check no obetima qualify say okoko gina wo
I didn't do criteria near asset no any better. So yes, criteria no all qualifier. Why not? I won't qualify so I be you.
Isa. All right.
Or maybe what say them na naba. And them na no shame na every will be a bit there no so. Either there will be an opening and not say be a opening up a bit me afa and no. The man never na be that I mean I catch okay but now if I then what take advantage.
Oh, okay. Good. It's for now the MMDC is in the M say omo nyina no woma aye o madwen sa na so omo twentwen so because any possible.
But the National Council the AGYEMAN no can anamaka.
Okay. That should be the National Council. One madwen bi the ahye kokoam say one best spreading across a year CUC ne ho nsem ya na make because kasem no o ka said that should be mo no one bedwen ho ahwe minim one ma bopo bi e de ahye kokoam that should be one be release ya na.
The plan is yeah ma constituency for no NMMDC for the no National Council it will do no easily say it was applied in the last time. The last time is about 2020 no. And no say na your constituency secretaries, constituency chairman, and treasurers and MMDCs for and Emran equity. This time around, so there, and my standing no call all a constituency officers. And who said there's a trio. I have started to say that, but appointees in there, you need be that. And before say, married, at least we know asset the processor. You know, say next time senior say then before they be a over battle play a BSC will be no. There will be that rule say wo dear member and coachina and two Gina no ya way. A man National Council so to assure them.
We the edi kan ya na mo mbi say motu ene. Baby sa said the edi kan ya why bibi say sa directives ya ba na.
For CEOs.
Yeah, for a restrictions regional executives no many identities from a contest no.
And make 20 years 30 years. MNDC for and regional, but I think the regional chairman and a treasurer. But this time I know my span there, I'll call all the executives. Yeah, it's over 2 times more be said that.
Okay, good. Yeah, we are going to na quickly na minyao. Enra mo press conference na tofa bomo no na edie na mo pese Ghana for ntiase.
The Oba Ghana Memo Article 67 Emma Omanpenyo kwan say afibia no onkom na sebedwam na Ghana bebia omana kodu no obeka ho asem ekyem na sebedwafo ne Ghana fo nyina nti 8 March and His Excellency the President Koe Hokai anche na yekun say NDC National Chairman so affairs Joshua also so I press conference yeah Omanpenyo another kind no or share so be too much. Naka ordinarily ka MPP ka yen council because we know say one as opposition party there almost the be about they will criticize it and two NDC there bad propaganda near cancer ma said the and training no na they are very good at it but your transing was said that the 2007 that might be say also as a party Obekaya NDC for that time penny so the kitchen no general secretary and me fit to court no ya propaganda secretary abe catch Ghana for say was it am penny ko for afato okay say almost I say I'm a penny for extra for could be the accounts be of Prudential Bank and their account number be sell many accounts you see, we say. And no more cat, no, yeah. Yet now my total go for between say them, hey, my penny for or Ghana good Ghana ministers is called moving. And it's not fee address there. No may see 2007. Yeah, if we said a bit my put 2 point in the question, but the year. At the time, you're a kufado. And by a car, 1 bar 2 a car, the BC down. The sense you cannot you a dodia. And no, now, your national chairman era maybe no said NDC for a bra era for a buyer. Not Ghana car a dig now bear 9 billion. Era for 3 so. Ne cannot could do 109 billion. NDC for 3 so. Ne cannot could do 122 billion. So I would say my era for 3 so ne can 9 billion. And NDC for a banner. Almost 129 billion. Ocean in terms of percentage, it cannot jump over by 800%. What the better to hear the car a better 2 years this pencil and pencil. In terms of percentage wise, 304%. This is also do not by COVID a pencil. It also been as a man, yes, I call press conference and I said, and before I offer post-COVID analysis and our model back. Send them no cafe or may a whole album, no more. No more. And that's said the every year you can away by year before COVID Mebano. Now Ghana was started as one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Maybe and no a least about and there was as a people are buying and there was. So it tells you say no me course or memoir no me koye near the free senior high school about. Now one constraint, one ambulance, then do my cost of planting for food and jobs, and not that economy in moving until so we buy. Well, maybe a die, wait to make a tobacco, a book there go. The past is says by now, put me for tobacco. And I'm a monkey. And there cover ya by ya. A numa, a tutumo, and go for a little more of. There almost 7 months, 8 months. Ghana Oklahoma no member about revenue and cost. Now said the ocean tourism are from. Now ocean said empo about AGYEMAN that teacher for nurses for AGYEMAN for in abandoning a thing now so you mokano. It means that economy cashier. Then necessary sector economy for. No, I now must be a IMF. Now, on my political father can say, economy there, we can revive the economy, but the pound quite here. It's me and revive it, and it can do one. And the former Kaya, we are COVID by it. NDC for take COVID team. COVID team. From the country, and they said, yeah, ma, that we almost feel, no, me, you won't go school. I bet I'm up in another uncle for the go school. Now, share the share their bar with Nako. And it's for the big them, a mama. And then the end is for each year. The mother should be fear, can bomb up on the big edition. And this year, first to baby said, baby, I know, I send a bar. I see expensive near your man who was the car, no matter the side. Not yet 20 room. Yet to come, you are for 5 times so. Ghana in your oil. And this is what the catcher Ghana for say, oil near a jungle. Yet to come, a bra MPP can't the fees near high school back. And this is for there be 8 years. It's a 20 years time. It doesn't mean a bra I see him quite in court school that come in a bit machine, and it's for the day. The same is for a man and say, be perfect, yeah, the government on my cassette here. Only a woman is so, almost the Cote d'Ivoire, every faton say, and then ocean COVID diet, and then Ghana and Kwan or that country's near home. Now, Cote d'Ivoire for I don't know what the other here, and I'm Cote d'Ivoire for the Omo Kwan me. The same this reform here will say they are not only incompetent managers, but they are also incompetent researchers. And I'm no say, Cote d'Ivoire, upper IMF, or IMF for negotiation, that is Ghana a copy, almost copy the scanning 2.6 billion. Reasons are Omnima IMF one say Omunia to kind of say COVID the home. Omunia to say or more debt to GDP ratio no akosho. As I can say Omunia to kind of for credibility. Intended to for whom it has to be Kenya and then Fango people Kenya why then if we say almost can almost is not a $1 a quarter fango no they sorted the fool also so and nam say on my pen that damn father of mine no you want which seminars or more can before to make green a boy man to share papa bano and that's how good for oil on abba and then the dollar not stabilize it and the flow as a dana your fango it mean at the top and the fango boy ever from like I said Kenyan people are man the waswa and I can this in the war because situation woman the bear word by times 10. Then you talk your baby the area the team at the town and this is fast from a car more conference via corruption was me know to Ghana 2007 2008 and this is for cars every FIP and then people your man every people project can born at every car some at 40 between 2009 ever 2016 and this is 40 country MPP nipa ba community chino now so records or area for far council and another buy and this is for service or more couple of some kitation project e be a call at Libya what's about between NDC and MPP no you'll be a corruption system. I'm not going why they put my mountain kitation project or court not or brand watching. You are for far council and then the public procurement at buy. You are for far council and then the whistleblowers at buy. Or my pen not down called father person and then the office of the special prosecutor buy. And this is from country, the almost 2 year fact kitation project or much more common. And I thought to be and this is for say you are for ministers, you are not down for the ministers also. Now ministers no a car war bonnet. And in your quarter swag, a hotel Ghana stop perform. In your become I won't send this before no. Apart from some incompetent managers, no, obviously incompetent researchers. And then also area perform you are another Kufado. Ministers are not or not the first term, they're 126. And then a swag about 86. Apart from that, it means a hotel bomb memoir, let a ban a BB Ghana for and portray Ghana for tea. And now start from here from president to ministers, EUs, MLDC for Iran. Or market here, you are just 30%. It also be almost 4 allowance and that's opinion in Ano, and to be 50%. That's no, youth employment. Your conference, golden tulip, Obeto, your conference, our good, and that it is a bad that yes, will be our conference there being Biano. Yes, baby, we have been or so, and I see a gun. I am a to come with Syria. And now foreign travels in answer so. Minus human and negligence here of necessity, MOB to come and publish it. The side of all now, now quantify now. To tell you the amount of buying a civil through nationalization policy or the other. The general that it is central for share the national chairman teaching much Ghana for.
Okay. Now, just say, which a normally be almost kind of nice book, the source and the free budget. So, which are to say a Greek. Na abanye planting for food and jobs. Na ebeba se yebehu decline our agricultural sector. And no, is it not a fact? And now underlying factors being eating a ese manukobasa.
We are not from COVID. Before COVID, in fact, NBC is free to know. It was growing at a negative percentage. And people back
Hello, Justin.
Hello.
Aha, me ba cho yeti o. Aha, wa homa ne tutu mo.
Say, and then I make teach me say, then you free. I hear man, I would share my own sissing. NDC Fairbear, not a bit -%. NPP buyer, you're moving from -% to over 5.2% before COVID. And now COVID buying now, yes, I respect the economy. No, fast I know, and the be analysis, you get it wrong because we are not in normal times. Maybe you may cost to hotels are more jay or muguye no. Ugus almost said, and for some no mujano before COVID no, and then a pay. It's new ya normal, you can send this for no, I saw almost child contumpen no crescent because analysis no on perceive who ye. On perceive who analysis near, then share you before man, net is saying, and I before COVID net is saying, it's only. Hey, I mean, said that we did 2 minutes. NPP and party nearby. That's in cassette. Normal cost to say no. Dear, you need your home. But you can also tell, say, from November, December, last year, the shift from November, December, never did normal air cost, no. And then, minimum, the kind of crowd, because things have been stabilized relatively. I don't know, say, there's a positive outlook for us. Say, yeah, and normal based more, normal enemy yaman to shape papa. And I can tell you, say, I trust this government, I trust these ministers, and I trust our party. Say, I feel you know. Now, a past now near war, now 2019, your board Ghana is being said, you know, the fastest growing economy. No, you must have to my part.
Okay. Let us say. Ene eye enchiremu a wode ama ye ne chichiru fan samakodo a yegu yapono so a yedi ho komo nti abrepam e bibi fufuru bia ba ye besa ne wede ho komo yakopon shira ye ne eye Justin Kodua Frimpong oye general secretary at the New Patriotic Party ena ye ne no edi komo na no pay our Ghana Montie so we need 100.9
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie
Pamna fa bi to aso ne yanko
Oh, damn it. What was it? Your name now?
no sin so amuna
Man,
so na me interview ni ntina madwe nyina wo so nti me mante bia na ono woka because na me focus on interview no so
yeah, so now you pieces. Sumunti.
And they say, you know, I tell you, and you're going.
That me interview.
Okay.
My attention was super.
Okay.
But me tell science work can be and today for say you no no see a muna.
And that I mean, yes, was in Swim now.
Moto for no moment, me won so much. I will share
Anyway, Quabra, very to us why they uncle. Anna, what I
don't do a cry, diabo. I don't do a diabo. Then I said, who do you have back in the secretary? I can say, dear baby. And I be nama Jane.
But I know one and I'll say,
people watching so and now
retirement time
until then I'll
Kojano.
What's the one you're saying 60 years?
60 and now dinner Juma so a bit
Puluno out. Ewa haya. Yanim hunt, the Bekobi.
I want men where you hear on. Okay, you're
no.
And now see on the birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, you see.
I had dear, Wababa be some of mine.
That I say, where danger zone or across it.
So across it. As I didn't say, my director, no chance you.
I know.
And I won't here. Maybe shut down tears.
Danger zone.
Sir, I wonder
at least we did you see, I went in a crowd.
And now, okay, Abia. Obey a Juma, who's a why Juma.
That's how come you say a pension. And they say they can't home, dear. It will not hurt, no.
Ebi ma hu medie mu no aya na ede. Ebi nso ahu medie mu no.
Ebi nso die.
Na akwaya bre.
Asemo.
Eno ansa wo betoto ni ayi. Betoto ni ayi.
Yo.
Mark.
Yes, sir.
That's why.
Antemoko.
And that's why fear.
I said my
I'm guest ntina ya ho so dia. So maba.
Ya bre. Enti Awurade aduma wachina ye kwaji ahome.
Dabi o. Eye Friday. Ochina ya wada.
Na me kan bia so ochina ya Awurade ya aduma ya.
Aha, ochina ye ba Nyankopon ya aduma na chese ye kwaji ahome.
Enti Friday ye ma.
Dabi.
Kosi
Benada.
The following.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm as a bomb that was it. But I was over that's you. That's about Bayana. I'm making kind messages in the car.
To feel that way.
Essential in the sea. Abonon Kron. Yet there are discussions in the Bible to our soul. A becking count messages in about. Honorable Samuel you pay. Former MP Ayensuano or where declare what has or besan could be. Pedro Esiama Ado, a social policy and governance analyst. And this in your baba. You hear him. Time for the Shiazian power. Essentially, in Yankopon. That was you. Diana Entry Hamilton, yada saying century, and I would see and a higher need 100.9 by making our messages in the Vina Jeffrey discussions and to also to see a term waha, a money total. Well, so we know that Kofor got some debt cancelled because of HIPIC, but good God gracious, you've borrowed almost 500 billion in just 6 years and you applaud yourself. Against 110 billion over 8 years because you should be rich rather than nominal figures. Way a tell you the free Finland and the other. Interzone Boom wrote. Also, good morning, McJerry. And the Mass Day champion McJerry. Thanks for your words of motivation and the piece of advice. President Nana Akufo-Addo and MPP government are putting things together to better the lives of Ghanaians with emancipation. Greetings from the quest to Honorable Mavis, our commission. The quest near there. You didn't no. Eke Difficaswa. OSEI MPP party is the is Ghanaians' hope. Is the only MPP that can develop Mother Ghana. Looking at the policies and social intervention, legacies, and the track records by the president and another than Akufo-Addo. Richard Adifriamasa was a McJerry, Kwabena Mafu, and the crew. Good morning. Ashanti Regional Minister Simon Osei Mensah is copying exactly what Nanado is doing. The people of Kwabre who gave Nanado his biggest votes complained about the bad nature of their routes. Nanado told them in the face they can vote for the NDC. Arrogance, man. Yet the bedrock of the MPP, Richard Adifriamasa. Wese McJerry, I greet you. I salute the NDCs. In fact, they are very good and excellent in propaganda, Papa. Oh, Debbie. NDC, the propaganda. Kojo trumpet, tasty aspect fast food. Wese McJerry's good. With all due respect, Ashanti Regional Minister is tired by the video. It's clear consequences of staying in office for too long without reshuffle. Kojo do pakon. SODNA. Wese McJerry, both NDC and MPP should spell ears with their true state of the nation's addresses. Because every Ghanaian knows the true state of the nation. And of Naneku and Odiabe. Wese teacher Kujo, to about the entire say, or say, element within NDC genuinely want John Dramani Mahama to lose. And he will lose. Ghanaians, MPP have managed the economy better because it will have been a die under the NDC. Because Mahama inherited a booming economy with oil but collapsed it. It's like what our national chairman was saying. That is true. The behavior of the NDC. Well, it's a good morning to you, Jerry. You cannot keep doing the same thing and expect different results. There is clear evidence that there have been hikes in the price of goods and services. We keep complaining that there are no good paid job opportunities in the system, no better economic environment for entrepreneurs to strive. This is the time for us to ask our eligible politicians, where do they get their money for the political ambition? Where Kokomisa, Madam Funo Latabi Okoshi, Aaron Babako Kokomisa, Latabi Okoshi, that's it. Where say, I don't get these people in government. Is there some kind of spell on them or what? They have messed up the economy but still going around blaming the opposition. Abladi Efekomazongo. We say Africa from Kwadaso constituency, I must applaud our Industrial National Executive Committee, the National Council, for such a strategical and favorable date released for the new Patriotic Party presidential parliamentary elections, considering 23 December 2007 presidential election, and with the firm belief that the date 4 November 2023 issued by NEC and NC would have a positive impact. That's it. So we say salam alaikum. 4 more to do more. No, say 4 more for taxes. Isa and Saum Zongo. Although the free time, I'll say, Mark Jerry, what can NDC bring differently apart from doing so, loot and share as they want to come back in 2024? Whenever NDC is in opposition, Ghana move forward. Although the free time. President Mark Jerry, tell Kwabena for that. Almighty God bless him. If we have people like Kwabena Mafu in our country, the politicians will stop deceiving us. God bless you. Apostle James Nate from New York Aviation near AGYEMAN. OPK said Mr. 17, MPP National Chairman, has said it all. And Nanado has managed the economy diligently with every country struggling. And NDC increased Ghana's debt stock by 819%. So, Mr. Mahama always threw dust into the eyes of Ghanaians. Teacher Kujo Tepe Njinesuso also greetings to Honorable Eric Nanaji, my friend and Director General. So Dr. Baumia is the most useful and the most impactful Ghanaian in my lifetime, who has rolled out policies to touch lifestyle for generations to come. The digitization of the country he is spearheading is the future of the world. When things fall apart, Ghanaians are now slaves in their own soil. Why, Nanado? Is it wrong to vote for you? DK First Paintex. Well, so good morning, Mark Jerry. MPP administration have brought unprecedented hardship to Ghanaians after borrowing. More than any administration, hard work always brings success, but MPP cannot meet their criteria for failure to IMF. Alai Baba di Frimadina. Amisko Spelele, Odifrikaswa, also as a regular loyal texter, I have nothing useful to add to the MPP's elections timetable than to say Dr. Baumia will win the primaries and lead MPP to victory in 2024. Well, so good morning, Jerry. Please, the hopelessness that Ghana finds itself now is as a result of military coup d'etat that took place to remove civilian government. The military came to enrich themselves through coup d'etat, and the development of the country was not what they came to power for. Okay? Or the free Gulf estate. Come on. In Shaba and Elka, I'll say the road is now clear for all aspirants to start their campaign. Let us try to respect all the presidential aspirants and ourselves during and after this internal elections. Well, see, if government think that he cannot continue with the school feeding, they should ask for help from we, the parents, and making the women live too well, women's lives too worse, and some of them also cooking bad food. Alex Kofi Yari need if you identify command. What for in the Oakland Station also McJerry tell former President John Mahama to stop insulting free education students. They are not dogs. That's it. I'm on if it's a difference. I might say. Also, greetings. Also, government is not collapsing private sector because other parts of the world they use taxes to develop their countries. When these leaders should stop blaming government. Meshaka Santa Bosokai, also I haven't seen such an serious party like MPP before. Instead of them to think about how to relieve Ghanaians from hardship, they are rather organizing press conferences and react to opposition party. They should be serious and stop the joke. Meshaka Santa. Well, so good morning, Jerry. Please tell Honorable Park that he should bow his head in shame. If he doesn't have any meaningful argument to make, then he should stop deceiving himself and make meaningful comments. Because under him, as an employment minister, he asked the graduate to go to the bush and gather stone to come and sell. And I said, no, dear, Emmanuel Kwakuyamoa, and not the other. Okro your body for Bremai Benin. But says some people are talking as if the new tax will not affect MPP business people, especially the stronghold of the party, which is Ashanti region. But the truth of the matter is that the government needs money in order to keep the state running. Let's support the government. Eric Kwaku, the patriotic voice, became also no amount of NDC propaganda will disrupt the massive infrastructural development and good policies being implemented by MPP government. So Ghanaians do not lose hope in MPP. We say, Chairman, I in team, thank you for the good work. MPP will break the age. Regards to Honorable New Noy coming MP for Kole Klote constituency. We say, good morning, Mark Jerry. Please ask Kwabena for whether he is at the studio as an NDC party member or a journalist or a news reader or a neutral person. I can say the free UK. We say, if MPP, if the MPP has nothing to offer, as they should stop insulting the intelligence of Ghanaians. Have been in power for about 7 years, but still blaming the opposition party. The Ghanaians voted for you to come and do blame games. Edifia Samai Kese. We say Kwabena Mafo should stop reviewing newspapers and declare himself as NDC panelist so that majority of us understand him. Did you know when Galamsey started in Ghana? This government, the originator of the Galamsey, Patrick Edifi, Belgium. Bukala Jonah said, yeah, or say the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. MPP has been in office for the past 6 years, and yes, we can attest to the fact that national cake has been benefited by all of various categories like the free SHS NEP, doubled school feeding intake, visible not green book, growth, 1D, 1F, etc. Where's Mark Jerry, Kwabena Mafo, if the free SHS had not been introduced, like by this time, school fees will reach 5,000 Ghana cedis. So he should not talk too much. He should shut up. I can't defeat him. Also, the so-called True State of the Nation's Address press conference read by Johnson Esedu was far from a document seeking to discuss the state of our country. We have only one president in this country, Tete, all the way from Sunyane. We say I must commend the MPP National Chairman Stephen Ayesu team for making Ghanaians know the good works that the Kufuor's government has done. We should all have faith in this government and reject JM. Where a chef man of the free commercial tones. Musaba to Asawan says a common school feeding program. They cannot pay teachers, they cannot pay pensioners, they cannot pay lecturers. But they can only pay Rebecca Kufuor, Samira Baumia, and 100 ministers. Where's a good morning? What's a good morning? Yeah. Okay, me found your call. Say Nanado is a human rights lawyer, and for that matter, he will not be biased in talking about this LGBTQ something. Let's wait for Parliament to approve the bill and see whether Nanado will sign or not. Tarifa Secretary Tijani is coming for the second time in Fanta South constituency. Pretty brim so nedi odi abani. Honorable Ipe atrans. Honorable Mache.
Ya nu emi na tren.
Nyame ado na so mo ye de.
Me hu ye pa.
Oh, ye de nyakopa ase. Nyakopa ase. O part the guidelines about person be say free so because we declare we have say we say akobiem. Elementary we change share na ba beto ja. It is am.
Ya ba me ni kan nchi a wati for e na no pay. Emi nchi a na do dan kwa Kufuor his the president. And Ura Alan Kwajo Chiramatin, the next president of the Republic of Ghana. And then nothing can stop it. Then Emra is Christo. And the next year for no, when I was small, I na who say krema aya papa mu oja esisi miako eba nobody can na minchi a ayensu ano fon ya wo nyina ayensu ano district assembly yem presiding member ye no honorable Ben Bredu ono ya no ye assembly member ene na awda honorable Ben Bredu birthday mini ampa timetable na ba na ya ka ho asem bebre na woni general secretary akasa mpa hini si kakum ejeno kwaku enu di mede timetable na aba no mi shede ni ho asem bia for ample time enough for any serious politician bia person for context elections when you abre pass or person context ama mre a we be boa ho mre a we be your campaign a typical example the president also be fiber out in 2020 elections. This meant to be money away. You April, right?
Yeah, April.
I feel I shall say with the 5th and the 5th. Me am up to November 4th. April, May, June, July, August, September. That's over approximately 7 months to get yourself ready. You will be around person paper 208,000 or crowd what to have. The amount about 6 or approximately 7 months. When it's half in. If it is a financial engineering, now I say we are now giving you enough time. You call MPs now. It's a million ya copy February, and I won't be here one day. And also, baby, I was sitting MPs. Enough time with the MP. I should be. Baby, I walk in MPs. Range, you know, on a hacker crowd. I can be anchor. Being announced, you better one day say August. Then I work on a Kenyan August say December. So I need who's here in December. Then I be a favoritism be a anchor. How they see no. Going forward, and they should look at it. Some say, we say your fan constituency. The house a bit more flexibility to be a that's it. Yeah, your fan constituencies need and they are no. Maybe a war sitting MP. So a bubble. Apart from that, them say, yeah, what they are about to go on yeah, you've been fair to everybody who wants.
But I dare go escape from it. Where does it mean so be able to my campaign? Because okay, BB, also until send nominations, it be you know.
In Pempi, no
But to me,
behind the scenes discussions and
their cost
timetable and by a class here who say any penny be a take advantage and the delegates as I issue a testing grounds how they are popular. But I'm in part of filing nomination, candidate. That's what you see. Will be an way aspirant. When you have an aspirant candidate, because at least a filing they are qualified because where campaign can actually I want now anything. You convert now, what convert the we are passing our back. Oh, and I ever case I feel we a candidate. What should I for ban be a master movie and your campaign? Same time, no. I don't think say looking at the timetable where they are about to be follow the previous one. You say embarrassing was their campaign. Maybe I want the MPs. They make up 2008, not MPP power. That means I'm a contest parliament candidate. 2008. The quarter about May. It was my birthday. Make up 17th May 2008. Baba, we need be a candidate for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, to about May 2008, June, July, August, September. This is the baby one advance, disadvantage. The quarter about say incumbent MP and now could have fresh. Yes, our fresh candidates. They don't have enough time for themselves. But the work in terms of be now MP who are not losing the seat. I got abrochiri obi okra consensus no kra but tran kan the Ghana Soccer Parliament when candidate we na consensus it is a urban election time na ya na yen dem atuta be we akoso for February obwa
restrictions in our home regional executives.
and they ya did that we ho
oh
na ebinum I say yɛmfa ministers, deputy ministers,
Anka
CEOs, the director generals. At no ya MPB wɔ hɔ nso a na ne constituency man kwan sɛ ɔnka obelusu. We look sight over those things. MPB wɔ hɔ a anso kata bi yɛ ma wɔn contest kakra nso a party. Nti saa nneɛma nyinaa yɛ factor a yɛ candidate wopɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ MP church. Me say me winning MPP parliamentary primaries in 2020 by 76. The core elections lost the election by 240. The new elections now pertinent. Yeah, now you pay some independent candidate in your two.
Yeah.
I know crumple with the question even more than. Bra me yeah my dream. I'm for you with some bra but you know be uncle so I use you anything I have to go. Yes, I work as a member of 19. Me yeah research. Said that Emma student be a what research. School that ma almost carbon research. First research I'm here no delegates in delegates na they were able to talk to 40 of the delegates
out of
716.
Okay. That's just more than half.
Yes, one of them more phone you unprepared question or more register. They pick a phone and then call you not their own bizarre question. Able to 181 out of something. You see, maybe be more about 86 undecided. And the rest were shared among 4 people who are declare intention. Party no MPP party from national headquarters. As I about research they say I'm passing maybe a month now ready so but the region so acquire research as an constituency party no so acquire na ayensuano for I crowd or say obi abekọ elections so akeke eso na yenu akwesi prat here of for can no see say we check our levels abehu smoothness level the on soro keke na nko at least sika na akọ elections no mu kakra be 100 bimpo na fakọ akọ research and then university students bebre wo ha o prepare questionnaire out of their project work oko University of Ghana Legon research department our students project work bebre design research questionnaires oko hu won questionnaire be design come to suit your locality now the they abefo adahorment you need not even move through the questions talking to nyanya depa no na say nyanya contacts to me aside of that students being share once part of their project work and already in the system how much adwuma and so put more shower into the system the small ENT kakra bi na woman ya amafo na kwaka level and akọ won sọrọ akeke enko se okwa akọ contact yen hwe sa na mani nyina na timetable ya baba out have an ample time to some of it so we bibiri we yanim ana ma mebo so nyina obetumi aye na do sika akọhye ya asem papa MPP yensu a nyoma bibiri NDC fo na fiase ye won de no you have to monitor them yen hwe ba bi a yenya sinto ade ba kwa NDC fo na fiase ye no na me monitor on them from vetting especially in their stronghold like voter region most of their sitting MPs are on advantage ewo mu ni say ye hwe ye research kakra ya no ye mra ye to aba wie bra wedu na yes are ehun say bi a ye ma MPs for on oppose onye entity won ho akeka won ho anye campaign entity a won ho most of the season ye retaining bi a MPs ni nya contest a very serious contest ye keka nsem those season be lose a typical example nipa kan nsem mpo ye to aba wie me win be your candidate na nipa me no mo call primary still no want to to the contest lose seat yes, when I say MPB who no born home wanting for our parliament. That yen in the contestant Casa. I said, one better say no, I call no post in this. Do that, and also it's another way of selecting candidate. In our constitution, no say select candidate, MPP constitution, select candidate. Select. Election can be in the form of elections. Election can be in the form of election can be in the form of negotiation to have a leader. So if you define the word selector, it doesn't mean election alone. It's broad. Yeah, baby, because in the primaries, there were no advantages. There were no disadvantages. Disadvantages in the say. The back any panel on some sa, if you be the out in the panel of Quackujina markets, yeah, best now, yeah, yes, I know. I'm a smooth election. Papa.
Madam say honorable AP and I will turning. I know. It was way. Now, honorable Enra, what national chairman at your press conference, responding to national chairman of NDC, race didn't get a bra, or so the true state of the nation's address. The question is, are there still more comparison? Well, I feel about 2016, I at the total. I then said, I show that. Ain't solutions, Nana, a year the Pebiadrians and almost any. The reason because which are needful.
Democracy, Minchia National Ura 17 and the general committee is here. Jeff, not do OFE. Democracy is about comparison. If you don't want to compare, then it's not democracy. If you don't compare, you are not practicing democracy. Because democracy, you compare to have a choice. On so compare, I don't know bit my boy, many pan of quack to aban, I make a choice. The one compare, how can you make a choice? And then I need democracy. Because even in advanced democracy, they compare. People go to aban, make I say, me too can call Canada. So of us, so I mean, maybe or no, we investor, we want to Canada or cool school, on but to aban. And then maybe send this into people want to have why not but to 70 people. How do you know or compare and maybe a prime minister na opposite to Abaman and the current prime minister, maybe a year, and the previous prime minister and government maybe a year. Compare we no contrasting no. The Emma we each as so democracy, if you cannot compare, then you can't vote. Comparison is very, very, very important. Then no na NDC for na for kwambi somebody comparison. So one trouble as a compare. When the economists need to compare the debt to GDP rate. No. Because say, good GDP no, gross domestic product.
Sika obenya na wetumi de atua woka.
Size no. And debt are what. The me MPP NDC time no. Na dollar 4.7. $1 4.7. Na one abobosia, me di example. One abobosia be say 10 billion.
Yeah.
My info figures be an calculation be simple. Yeah, $10 million.
Yeah.
Times 4.7. 47 NDC bosia aba. Oh, MPP eboka bosia NDC bosia 10 billion. And na MPP so bosia 15 billion. Let's just say 5 billion difference. And it will be able to say, oh, MPPS and 5. I said, what they 12 billion and multiply 10. Now what they 4.7.
What the 4.7 and multiply by 10.
Now they have 47 billion. Now what they 15 will multiply 12.
Now can 180 billion.
It is so big, but
they okay so na because I am refer to all my parents that go for. As at the time free so baby and the debt
debt to GDP or giant 26% to GDP. NDC at the end 56%.
And as I say, most of them say
93% to GDP. And none of the calculated debt to GDP ratio. Debt among the any calculated into your calculation. I bet say NDC for or the 30% in the back. MPP at the 37% in the back. So the difference between MPP and NDC is 37.
7%.
Opa, send an if you calculate on debt to GDP. Opa, me and no year juma. One multiply what then by 5 and then by 12. Nianche say 7%. It will be way over 300%. That is not the way a country debt is calculated.
Honorable. Now, more the Abuke. Which na passo, and yes, and a more canoe.
There be yeah,
Reckless borrowing.
Another discussion. I mentioned sending a calculated debt to GDP rate.
And when the technicalities in a walk,
and technicalities, that is how it is.
Because you want nominal figures. Nominal
figures and keep it in dollars. Or multiply it by current rate. Yeah, I mentioned I say the NDC corporate was here. LBT at trouble gas. They pride themselves on them corporate. We don't put you as a can. Nanado Danko. And that so quite could you can or Befa CD. No, we're divided by 12. It is a Sabosiano. What still? What does it calculate in 4.7? It's a big mistake. We don't pay back, we pay back by dividing by 12, not by 4.7. It's a position. What's your BR? Either say, yeah, the current exchange rate, then multiply by 12. And this for Ecopo 10 billion times 12. Kobo 15 billion times 12. They are striking a near difference, That's why you should different exchange rate. Anything the economists make actually we see. In a sir, exchange rate in India constant. It varies. Into may you see exchange rate. You should debt to GDP ratio. And that will show you who have borrowed more. Now, Sunday, I'm calculating debt to GDP ratio. I'm telling you, with COVID, with crisis, I beg pre-senior high school, I almost say, no, I'm a Ghana, I'm a Cabebri. And when I the MPP debt and NDC debt is 7%. Now, Mamma Chilo Bibi. Oh,
you fat one more dear no. You found it itself by 4.7.
Yeah, that's
you found Kakubefa NPP dear no. Let's say 12.3 or 5. Then you find calculating. Now you find a measure debt to GDP ratio. That made the difference.
Huge difference. About 300% difference. Difference will be over 300%. Calculate into the economics. If you want to know a country's debt, it is measured against its GDP. You don't just look at the nominal. And that's idea. And it's we say exchange rate, Abafem. You find it says exchange rate drop away from 4.7 to about 2 to see there. And can this we got you about what's asking MPP 15-year bond. That bond near Kwakutia. It says that time next exchange rate near 1.20. Yeah, the 1.2 be divided. Sikano near Kwakutia. No, it doesn't work like that. It is an main and any man. You per se, yes, near Chirichimu, Nagana for Tias. And yes, sir, you better I'm a Ghana for Ajatomo say. MPP about 500 billion. It's in common chroma everything and yes, I net. You calculate debt to GDP like that. So calculating is idea. And Mr. Measure car MPP NDC boy. Now Mr. multiply by 12 the current exchange rate. I catch you say NDC Shaboka about over 300 and something billion. Yeah, no what to say you man can say. And yes, I make. And it's a national chairman. Ababonting Abekan watch the and no ma only general secretary Kasano Council be. Osi. Oh no, oh when yentia. I was here tenacity because 2007 they be seen. When you see when they are trophy, one can what can ya can could do pempens be say. I feel the gold the Bank of Ghana. Ni pay be as Dr. Anna one bank accounts and yes, I'm get to we to about Ghana for to Abama one Ghana for even at the same vetting. The general secretary for NDC today about want to make us so sounds I'm not kind. And why? Na no kwari bi anim. Afei opachew. Nti ehun be hia se mra no no. Ye baba point. E bi jawa. Near the aso ya.
Mami bisa bibi kakra me nam say wo said there wo background ne wakom ra she bedwa fie we nim said there. Then ayana usually I heavily rely on budget statement. So we share budget and we share trending 2017 indicators were very positive. All sectors. 2018, 2019, offer budget statement now. Utumsana indicators no ashas here drop down. And send a yoko record video. And I make a show now. Okay.
Miss figures.
Honorable your far budget. Budget enough for
me figures if you budget. Me figures are when we budget in the baby.
Okay. But me fact 2020 budget statement na yen check indicators and the background in edeba. It's not me the question and I may person be beside say aban bi bel mu foforo na no ede na aban no betimi ayema positives indicators no looking very good in 2017. If you can educate us,
economy the focal point I be who say aban bi obor homoding and national born homoding the growth of the economy true or false.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes. Into my 2012 your economy it grew by 9.3%. That GDP growth, real GDP growth was 9.3%. Are you with me?
2012.
Exactly.
But say it grew by 9.3.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sir, Jerry.
Yeah. Oh no.
See me, sir. Ni mani amana go to a project ni mu. These are TT as okwakoye nkwan. Tie. Minu ya timu. Okwakoye nkwan. No watoko obi. Wato akwa abi. Wato nkyene. What to talk say many nyina we call it ingredient.
Okay.
That idea be measure say why idea na wonya na nkwan ne de.
Ne de.
So economic indices here opesa ko to man. Ni nyina na ka bom na mean the growth of the economy.
Okay.
If you don't want to worry yourself with these economic indices now, just concentrate on the growth. Even the government is doing good or bad, it's the growth.
Okay,
me economic growth and also fee budget and I'm wouldn't me out me watch you not even worry yourself. 2012 Professor Amils Habrisiu, the economy grew at 9.3%. The real growth of the economy. 2013 7.4% when John Mahama took over. John Mahama took over latter part of 2012 2013 it dropped 7.4. 2014 it came to 2.86. 2.86. 2015 about 2.12. Still dropping. 2016 and I say pejani mugakra 3.7. 3.37. 2017 equal 8.13.
Yeah, that's correct.
And 2018 about 6.20. A drop of kakra. 2019 now can go up again. 6.51.
Yeah, but near was 6.
But it is
from
up.
8
it
to
is
6.
Better. It is better than 2018. It is
what trend you know?
Graph no up is better. It now was 6.2 about 6.5. And it's the catcher NDC say it is the COVID. Look, when COVID struck, I'm not COVID. Yes, sir. It dropped to 0.51.
I agree perfectly. That was 2020.
Other economies were growing in negative. Cote d'Ivoire was growing -4. South Africa went to -6. We were able to maintain positive number 0.5. That shows you say economy bang and now it grow at the rate of 6.5. Now within 1 year, about drop to 0.5. It means something went wrong. And what was that? COVID. Into Obiaka Chile we say, and your COVID, and a man Ghana, your economy, yes, now you're incompetent on the part of MPP. I can't say it's not true. Because the figures are here. You see, when you want to measure with figures. We dropped from 6.51 to 0.51. And
what happened between 2018 and 2019? That drop. And when you get me finding out what happened. Because 2017 it was 8.1. And now it dropped at about 6. Is it 6.1 or something? In 2017.
2017, 8.1.
2017, yes. 8.1. Say it looked very good.
Yes.
It's between 2018 and 2019. That drop, no, and then about the factors a man drop here. And see, I don't know. AB economists for be so better. Say, 20. This is the argument. We are.
2016. A drop was out. Now 2015, NDC are go in for IMF bailout. Because before epic no, who say Professor Mills ebenya 9.3. Before Mills enjoyed the COVID. That is where he had 26% even debt to GDP. Inti or benefit you inti buy about a bit too. Mahama time no. In a reckless management of the economy, a drop from 7.4 to 2.8. Buy about 2.1. Now they have no option than to go to IMF. And we're running to IMF. Into running to IMF when they started say epeja no kakra.
Epeja.
Into yen ye ba no. Then we also definitely no windfall for IMF no. Ebeba. Into yen so yetumi nya 1.13. And then it came because IMF started every system no more definitely no. Won sika mo de buy conditions no because ni enfani power adwuma. Ni ma bebre ho almost restrict yen say me yen ye. Into one of the system no more we have to start doing it because we too many pants and fees won fan no adwuma. It we are sana the pressure be economy so. Definitely a bed drop by 6 points. But na ye IMF system no mo bue kwan ma ye starting necessary fee doctor certificate and nipa that we started putting pressure on the economy again because definitely you're close you're preventing them from doing so many things for so long and then the economy is and drop will be but we're able to pick it up from 6.2 to 6.5. Enti COVID na hwe bibi o person hu bibi wo ha.
Okay.
When COVID try say air away no, COVID started say air no. What happened? We moved from 0.51 to how? To 5.36. You see that shows you how competent Nana Danko Akufo-Addo MPP government is. We were able to move from 0.51 to 5.36. Yakuwa na Ukraine issue is by and the fuel prices started say air kosoro na nyama started say eco bm even that the next year no we're able to grow at 3.5%. That is the projections I had there for this. I'm talking about 2023.
Yes. 2023
2023 provisional projections so is about 3.5%. Intimasa aya and this nibe trano wakasa mo wan kasa with facts and figures me buy me the facts and figures about you. You've seen it. Me say even after Hipik say Ukraine Russia war now and we were growing at the rate of 5.3
after COVID.
After COVID a year while go to negative countries were growing negative so near year to me 0.51. Within 1 year we were able to move from 0.51 to 5.36. Ukraine COVID ama I'm telling you, by this time, you go back to the 9.3. Mahama, it take over from Nelson.
Okay.
So these are things. You person you can. Na Ghana for tiase. You must say Ghana for. Omo tiase who say the only political party, which may grow Ghana economy is the MPP. So what my young quine na say, na Akufo-Addo can say. Me ni nyansa ahoden ne tumi a obi wi a me de be fi nnam owuma ba nemom me wanyansa ahoden ni nimdi a se economy say a me de be siesie na mpa economy no say kra 0.51 within 1 year he was able to grow the economy by 5.3. Asoma make pada ko for economists na from me figures see man and on generating the figures from 2012 to date the growth of the economy na for na better no analyze the figures you can't know. Who tell you that this MPP government, without IMF support, without nothing, we're able to grow a broken economy of 0.51 to 5.36. And the exchange rate, and bottom line is saying, we are in the economy was able to grow. Yes, the economy grew at the year 2021, soon after COVID, by 5.36. It's one of the best in the world during those days.
Okay. Honorable Medasi, I need 100.9. Honor, sure. Obi. Obi pa na aye mass calculations bi pa we dey mena da general machine. Or the pen pa na asha da asese. So we ni na no so.
It's about growth of the economy.
And we try to send them. And what find your debt no. No calculating it to debt to. Hey. Asa. Henry. Wo do.
Ba wo hwa afana eyi na be ma what is trying to see. No opeso ye dey.
Okay. No opeso chere the difference.
It's a calculation na me no opeso ohun difference.
Yeah, difference.
Say na make can see. Opeso ohun depth of a country. It is measured against GDP. But so for nominal terms
no baby e be free any baby ababa be duru.
So when the economist be I'm not an economist and I don't want to be one. When the economist be awa hu. Obetumi dey yen NDC see our boy in dollars or multiply by current exchange rate. No, I MPP there. No, I multiply by current exchange rate. No, I strike average. Obey me amount the difference between the two.
Amema Kojo Akwaba Kojo.
We have a Michia, me of so Michio BBR, na. Yang akwantim pong so. Ne sa free akese.
Oh my bro, I mean Joano. Medi fit Taifa Junction to me ha. Medi 1.5 hours. Me share me time pa. Track akese bi ase yes. I'm telling you. What make you track me fit kon and can I say traffic na go from Accra. Me say I spent almost 2 hours from Taifa Junction to Peace.
Wow. Me nada fit me remu fi Kings be hono mo ba be wura male confit Kings be hono wura male enko ugina ho saa inti we di mesre MTTD ene yen highway authorities yesre senka kan no bylaws na by na wo se saa tipa trucks ne articulator trucks ne saa cars akese ne nyina no pantimpong no mmiri bi dua enyisi anka wonam saa kwan no so na nke be ya aman ezang se yeri onimize fiti ama saman do bro no mu ho nyina reba nyina no saa side ni nyina pokuase ni nyina eye dormitory se nkrofoko ekoda ho keke na ahomache ebobe ye 4 am wasen asori biem adudoma babedu Accra Central enti saa kwantimpong nkran nsamum kwantimpong ne de akwakoye highway ena so asan ye urban way so ede ama ye nyina ezan se won a ye won kran ni yusu won a woko Kumasi ne suhum ne even beyond Kumasi so e yusu nti ye besresi anke bedu mribia saa cars na elodi fi tema akese ne na nke ba na bese wo kwan so won ofi Kumasi ban so anka wo bese ne nke bia fiti beye ahomachi beye nonum ebepim beye nondu anopa no enka won prevent won sanka wo be movie beyond that na kan won movie because akora and net traffic was akwan no so no
yeah what can do to say very serious
very serious missy muntem pa na minim ne ntia afide ade ne kwakọ pem so sa exactly na se na meka ni nchi ankoma etiefu nyina na nsem na egu ho about MPP timetable ababo nteng no and matters arising metimi aka se ntino yeda MPP fo ase se ntino nwatimi ama guidelines and timetable and senior near me de wo mu no I think say ba ku bi ase wo say won amend one constitution eka se nti say contenders and I say aspirants for presidential slot were above 5 you back for I think there was a special there is a there's a name for it be
super congress
there will be an electoral college be one wo beto na onwatew so e de aba enipa enum esang say near course 2007 no 17 aspirant koye no how party ni ye papa osha na afani afa won na wonti won ho ase no bia feel say nka mesefata say meba bedi na mafa franka no so etu di ama MPP no ma party no won ahoden ekọ form kakra echei ansena won mu etumi epeja biem general secretary ama guidelines na sese no hwea NDC fonso de one day one started one vetting nyina one ye one balloting ni nyina rekoso na assemble ko ya na de bia na civil society ni mu ne yenga independent commentators ni we na ye kanise ntino aya na nkrofo ni mu se wo government a esono senia wo hihye wo niam fa ene se wo opposition so a esono senia wo hihye wo niam enso fa obi se ntino na MGC fo afi won de ase no wo be wo comparative advantage i.e. visibility to time to be able to campaign and sell their messages to the delegates and by extension the electorate as Ghanaian as a whole. Akra, Maminka say the power of incumbency say your party na so wa bangmu a. Dan de nyina ye kan sanka me wofa e deputy minister and also your minister. Abetina NIT FM Hanomore rekasa nyina no. The power of incumbency. Obetimi use state resources or require ni security di na echi or require ne car ni fu o kakra bi a wode be ma no egumu ma ne bi oba hanum na so obekasa or a kasa on behalf of the government or supporting the ministry essentially pushing the agenda of the political party or belonging to. And no sa popularity and visibility no or the obubako etimiakum no ma be biesa. Unlike say obiwo opposition. No de ansana ebi obenya media appearance no. I just say was sounding so controversial. And as I just say what kadibia eka obi akoma anase asembia enyi say ye kan na radio stations be fiase na wo be fiase afre no na deng na mum say government if we are in government akura the advantage you have is that you generate news. Every government is able to generate news until every day you are in the news. Kamala Harris bay young president ewo news baba oko MPP for the one time table aba news aba general secretary granting interview and a press conference chairman evening team and also a press conference news, and these are key people they are using the power of incumbency not in a negative way but to be able to take advantage sent in a MPP government. And by far so they need to hear certain key people, general secretary, chairman, presidential aspirant, and as a flag bearer aspirant, deputy ministers, MP, and see every day these people are key news makers, and that is key amongst them. When you are in government, akura prepare ho enye niam bi na me bra Mustafa Dr. MPA boss say enkan na okasa ma yem papa na nado danko akufo ado no osha enche no organize press conference ka yem papa emre a edikan first term we the minister of information na ne kasa ni mu no osha na eba baako oyiyi ne baako ena wo frɛ ni say na mra na wo opposition na wo ya media friendly pewa ya ne utumi di nkomo ne nneɛma nyina o say attack na wodi wo opposition no ena energy na wodi wo opposition no enye the same energy ena wodi wo government, because our government you need to be able to see to the needs and aspirations of the people. And what someone say one mame asudi bi da meso enti me ntwang ni ada ne da opposition ne reka nemo mehwe ne omang ni hia enti no you are responding to opposition, you are dealing with international bodies, you are looking at local governance, you are looking at then trade and other things. Enyama na bedosu bebre wo table so for opposition de agra oma we ya the only thing is to oppose. Wobeka enka enei nka NDC ni bi wa ha figures are me wofa edi ama nyina waye nyina do e certified figures so ye danga NDC ni beka sentiri debida obenya bibi aka afa wo ho. It is the nature of our politics. So we are looking forward to a very keen, clean, competitive election within the NPP, because when it goes well within the NPP, when it goes well within the NDC, and no munu na yebetimi anya enipaku bi a wonga koma ewo ma oman Ghana na woni mu de na wobetimi aba be form government senye saade na se mole bia fofurufu bi bade a wo ye den a ne party ni bechusu ne party ni be decide on and no and be transmogrify into a government. So we want them to go into this competition with open hearts, clean campaign messages, and yes sir obi kwako kasadi etia obi foforo esang say akura after the election they need to come together as one unit to come and campaign to Ghanaians and say this is our message to Ghanaians and we want them to vote for us and not vote for NDC. Akura, the current state of the NPP osha nearer to NDC siano, the likelihood say be better to NPP is very high. Chairman new, general secretary new, organizer, national organizer onye new, women organizer yamami kejimfua onusu new. But the key people at the helm of affairs new as compared to NDC. General secretary ofi ni na adwuma say propaganda secretary mibia etwam very strong. He has been a member of parliament before, a deputy minister of finance, I think a Greek minister also before, and now a general secretary. Osha, eba information retrieval, NNA experience, i.e. dealing with party members, and then also, a friend, then the general outlook of the nation or experience. The current chairman, General Sedin Ketia, for how long are a general secretary? Was here movie about be a chairman. Sankrofu way a war in the Pekubia. Menka se comparatively, no, one we drew. Essing in the being of friend Justin Kodia and a young papa Stephen Intim. Entino sa fallout na ebeba after elections, you know. If they are not able to manage it and manage it very well, young papa Kufuado Rikoi, or the nipa be brebeko, it will be the end of a political era and career for a certain group of people. And there is no doubt about it. Young papa Rikoi, or one crofobia, only one yina eba politics, one yina babe pushy agenda, one ideology. Or Rikoi, crofobia brave one political careers, ebeba end. This is saying young papa Rollins. If you are bang man, crofobia political careers eba end, you know. This is saying young papa J.E. Mills. Nyako ponto in Safrena, in crofobia political career, eba end. Sapepepe na J.M. Sufi one crofobia political career. But young papa Ekufuado Rikoi was 78 years, you know. And to say, you know, it's about power. Hina, and also also pushing the way through the rank and file of the NPP to be seen, say, Mesomeka, anything that they be a meeting come and make us say, no quarry ni, akura, and yes, sir, young papa Kennedy, Japan. Say na kumemu because what's yen in Miribi Choma. Also, not the Intinonje minister, Intinonje deputy minister, Intinonje BBI. He wants to be free. Say Obabe Lidi Ghana no. Me feel say in Miredua or person no so didn't who si baby no microphone who say eba MPP as a political party. Wanga what can say ye enko wanga what can say enko. Yan papa Kenya Japan or person no so position who be. And it is the same way with probably other candidates once who were touchline also. Because there was going to be vacuum of leadership. The vacuum of leadership means you need to also see yourself and see, say, maybe a simesi if you wait. Say me koshewa. Ebe sefatami. A case in point. Young papa special advisor to the president right now. They say no, a senior minister. Senior engineer. So what any positions see occupy our national level? Akra will be sound say young papa fiho. I wouldn't say anybody is only young papa Kufuado. So fiho na so kwa. Hina ne kwa kwese position. And you know, people are also organizing themselves strategically to be seen as a force to reckon with when it has to do with leadership of the NPP. And it's the same way with the NDC. But what is going to happen is that because there are a lot of elite class in the NPP, you know, a lot of elite, everybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, everybody within the NPP, by far, qualifies to be in certain positions. Everybody qualifies to be in certain positions. And you know, Mr. Fata, say what say Miko, or Chile, Miwafa, I pay, Oko, Naso, Chile, Wato, I use Yanufo, Chiabamana. Next government, whoever will form the government, say MPP government, Obe Pri say, Obenya minister, Obe Pri say, Obenya deputy minister, Obe Pri say, Obe Kwakwaya board chairman be, and that is the way you work your way into leadership of the political party before you go to the national level. So, for me, as a civil society advocate and somebody who is sitting at the fence, I wish them the very best.
Okay.
But they should be able to mend their issues as early as possible, even before Wobekoi. We all know, say, Accra, the contest is between Alan Kojo Chiramating as against Young Papa Vice President, His Excellency Mahmoud Baumia. These are the key contenders. These are people who, at one point in time, were economic management team members. They work together as colleagues. They work together as a senior person, as a junior person. It doesn't matter whether say obi ba party nimu and the person around media we Kwabena Japan saying it was a special agreement to print a card for young Papa Bawumia, and for that matter, he has enjoyed Accra. When we begin to make such comments about personalities and individuals, I feel say their supporters, their key members will also come out and go and dig your grave and say, one sono in 10 times way in Niama, why ye our party, they will start hitting personality one on one. But me yes, Messi, Niame Pesa me yama party nini, and Niame Pesa me yama on manganani. Don't go and fight with your opponent or your contender. When you do that, it will bring cracks. There is a theory. There's a theory known as the broken window theory. A Canadian philosopher be generating.
Okay.
OSEI. Se o se tokro kitikiti bi ababeda baby a. Niye ne se ne fata ne se. Ubefia se na watu sa tokro na no. Na nka se tokro we die so a. Ubehu na obi de prai akoshem na wanunum na ere yekese. Ubehu na obi de sekan akoshem na wanunum na yekese. Ere boboba. Who gauge social media, Alan faction, Baumia faction, the key contenders, they've started. It's key. And then I say then last week in Krofubi Kubi bar together, say Wakako ye press conference in support of Baumia. Immediately Ebinim Koyebi Okumase party wrote some letter to caution them. It is beginning to boil up. And I know me be me wafa. OSEI on the next government is going to be an Alan Kojo Chirematen government. Just say we're taking an entrenched position and we are in Bebre ministers, MPs, Bebre, so taking one entrenched position. But in taking that position, I feel say let us talk about the ideals and the plans and the bouncing of ideas. These candidates will come transform the party one and transform the nation. No personality attacks. When we go this way, boa oman Ghana. So that one says, yeah, national level, no, na say NDC, what the Kojobons in the beba, and I say, Komna Dufo nebeba, and I say John Dramani in the beba. Ubon says, the battleground has already been set for ideas, not personality attacks. Accra.
But I say, needs 100.9 as soon as Memo fire press conference.
Sure.
So now, that's why my message be 1 or 2 be in terminal. Fa a press conference, and then so why governance analyst here bisa say na when you say be yes sir. When say McJerry, your MPP is so glaring, your MPP bias is so glaring. You have played this in team misinformation for so long, and we all know that this country is in a big mess because of another gross mismanagement of the economy. Eko Jones said if we can so me that say. Unfortunately, I'm NDC for us, we are already and I could see our budget. Or born in a side, and also what Sandy BBC man is the NDC, the bias to NDC glaring. Sometimes I'm more follow you and I'm with partisan politics, and I'm with your room more, and Mamun to me, and your objective to certain things. When say John Mahama won a chain people about Galamsey destroying their water bodies, wait to for repenting himself, gather his people and make demonstration against John Mahama. Now look at the river brim, right? For the Free Belgium. Correct score, Zakaria, Sinyane. Was it the true state of the state of economy? The naysayers MPP. Is it not true that our inflation is 54.3 unprecedented under Nanado Bahumia government? Is it not true that our debt was 122 billion under Mahama? Today is 820 billion. Now, who caused them? Is it not true that our city is weak? Who caused them? Very correct score. No, the other. Sami Boache said, good work done. Able chairman Stephen Ayuswan team. Ayuswan team. They didn't be crucified. And his competent leadership for breaking the silence on setting the record straight yesterday on a Sedun Ketch's baseless and rhetorical comments about the state of the nations at present. Matter of fact, MPP-led President Akufo-Addo has done better than MC. Well, good morning, Mark Jerry. My name is Alfred from Awosh. I really love this program. favorite morning show of the year. I could like to see Kwabra and yourself one day. Thank you. Where you say, Mark Jerry, I listened to the national organizer of the party in one of your sister stations. Said that MMDCs and DCs and DCs were informed of this development before the appointment. And if they want to contest, they must sign 2 years for contesting for the primaries. Anyway, the 2 years in the crowd, I love that. Where say, I will revive the alien economy, Dr. Tofo insists. Tofo sounds more convincing and cogent. Core issue is, will the NDC leave to this convincing message? A. Usi Ejoso. Mystic Wonder said, the NPP so-called press conference was nothing but full of cacophony and emptiness because every level-headed Ghanaian knows that economic hardship is unprecedented. Prices of goods and services are skyrocketing and the center cannot hold. Arrogant at its highest level. Pablevi Difripokuya also Dr. Baumia says that it is possible for him to become president of Ghana because President Akufo, it is not only President Akufo who is going to exercise his franchise in the next coming election, but all Ghanaians. So his head shouldn't swell up because Ghanaians are very, very much angry at him. But I say, Pablevi.
Mami kakra. Say ya bahani esi ebeka exchange rate masema. We debate exchange. Ni ahwe say abanben na wa bɔ no ho ba for in terms of exchange rate. MPP aban was say aban wo. Ye debate ni eje sa in terms of exchange rate. MPP aban amon ho body ame mejato. But see up to GDP ratio. Now per se we use 2 exchange rates. And they calculate 2 different debts now. And say no one say 1% bet yeah can answer. Also now who cause some yes. And we different debates. It can be on this same platform. Fine. We will debate that. But near party and say the young the current exchange rate of it's in nominal terms. You will be our payer. You have current exchange. When the exchange rate in the course, when the bathroom, and we a different debate. We can debate that and blame who caused it. Okay. But you can see, you should debt to GDP. Say, before what's now when you could the current exchange rate of
all right, it's better say that way. But young press conferences now.
Say, who share the current leadership of both the NDC and the NPP? When we say there is a clear difference, young Papa Johnson, a see doing Ketia, you'll be a full length of attack, bundling around figures, a be honoma unverified, a being so honoma put to me who say just for the mere fact to say to make another political party look bad and ugly in the eyes of the general public. The same with current general secretary, Pachomi Refinidin Kakra, Fifi Kote. We know him. I mean, his rise to fame in Ghanaian politics was by far a little bit notorious. And into Berry and vetting, it may be a chem, young Papa John Dramani Mahama, a man of ministry. Over here, near then minority caucus in parliament, led by Honorable Atachia, a grille ne deni femu, a maye in Sembia. Na okafa kufuo aban ho ene kufuo ankasa in person. Now who say sometimes because ebia Ghana fo bebre na e kon no say ye bekin kan na ya yetimi ehunu ye koso ntino obi asaw note a na watu agu obi ani obi asaw note a na watu agu obi ani emra wo elected Justin Kodua ene yem papa Stephen Ntimpe amika say adi abalance ya Justin on pekasa oye nipa dindin ya papa Stephen Ntimu nso eye nipa dindin as opposed to Esedin Ketia and Fifi Kwete on the other hand. And to be sure, Accra ubesha, to be honest with you, for the first time in a very long time, you know, the political banter between these two political parties at the party's hierarchy, you know, abafom kakra. Anka yen kangna, nke Esedin Ketia as general secretary, fire pe, the media will be running to go and call the late Sir John. Ono so ba so wonyina sebi akura sebi wonyina no woye koko asefo emofra wonyina ye woye fiefo obi beka se sebi wotete wo akura ansa na wani bi a wo ba nkran manmu enti we to ma we na we ato ma we ansa na wo beko substantive issue no na media no a capitalize on the issue in tokwaune ne sebinia ehu hia any jokes bi ni niama bi ba sese wo behwe pa Esedun Ketia pa anka bibi say apart from the true state of the nation address or koye how many times as a general as a chairman our granting interview and how many times as a general secretary inso Fifi Kwete inso a granting interview because the whole thing is that when you attack, the team to make the defense, you know, one man be defended. Who attack here? Justin Kodua Mbam be defended. Stephen Ntimu Mbam be defended until Enra press conference way ebaso. And also Kurano Sawusha Accra. It took a very solemn, quiet, introvert demeanor of the chairman of the MPP. Anka, who feels anka chairman Pare Kasa. We study political communication, kakra. Ama, ya research, a practice kakra. Akra to the beer. You need voice variation. You need personality gestures be to send a clear message to your opponent or even your followers. But Enra Akra, to be honest with you, as a public speaker myself, to me jina baby Kasano, yam papa Eric Kasano, ni paper da ni timu na da podium no so na what's in it so you see that communication with the people, the body language. Edu baby, I was say, brown one said to the bin so you aggressive. Kakra to send a signal to who followers is saying, no quarry, ni Esedun Ketia kaino, ayatro and no richa. What you assume? And to send a message to Esedun Ketia say, hey, Shemenim, a seminar kaino, a yantro, figures in any one but Sawu call, Nasa Okojinaho, Nasa Sebi, Usi Wutiase, Nasa Wokang sa trasa. Akra press conference, you know, media houses be covered, a buy. But Accra make me be sour. Punch by the womb. Hitting by the womb. Messages, key bulletin point, bang na. Get me, I left it from the addressing the opposition. A kind of. Usha, when to me and Conessa, but me blame no because I any personality, I you're no senior or say FAPP. As compared to me, offer. IAP. On him. Senia. Edu mribia. Ude won sample kasa chire nipa. Ude weni kasa chire nipa. O kasa even on radio so nipa hu mpo a. Edu we bia senia obey your voice afa.
And it be sasa den ra ho ana.
Yo. Enra no kware ni de. Me share videos no excepts no. Na sabi aye say obi a oye bereaved bi. Na or read the tribute. Ebia say ni bibi na ewu bi and or read the tribute. Honestly, it didn't hit people. It didn't get people. The message didn't come out very clear. And unlike the MPP, anka wo ye one press conference we are. Sanka president na, because we say flyers about out with key bulletin points. Now we say party communicators, social media, now was share, no more flying. Now, if it is on economy, to say, young papa ma, offense and GDP ratios in India, one capture, no worry flying. Akra, me who if it's in ra, ebesi and me who be that. Say Bianca, if you have no corner, I think everybody are. Nensu MPP send your minimum one next day. And even at the events venue now, or kind where we be on education na fly an about out. Ne record, because and no, it's like a news flash. A capture, it encapsulates and summarizes the key pointer or kind ewo. Now, indeed, what is the true state of the nation? Say you can say on my Ghana, then at the pots in the records say ya. Akra, tell ya. Anano ye betina hanuma ye ka say inti koko ananka yeto. They say untumi nto koko 5 cedis, 550 pesos. They say untumi nto koko 1 cedi. They say koko untumi to 2 cedis, 2 cedis 50 pesos, 3 cedis. That is the true state of the economy for a section of Ghanaians be. Wonga anka mbere no so anka wotumi to dokono bi anka onyane dokono nanka wanyane nchina mbi kakra bi di aboso no akura sesei no kware enim ni ukoto dokono a unkita 5 cedis and above wofa unyanchina munto sesei sana ade na yenen enti rube hu se obi nso anka odi dokono no nso no ne true state of the economy no so enen yako obi nso a oye import and exporter oye ne taxes any senior akosoro afa any the cost price of new commodities, then the outward selling price, i.e. the cost price plus the taxes plus new interest on also the better so and an infasodi or the better so no on also that is the true state of the economy for Nipano.
Yeah.
Yefa obinsua anka kangna anka samiri senior niyama boya ye dengno anka Jerry anka ne free SHS anka ye free SHS and can net possibility say obi de neba Erico senior high schooler and can win to be 3,000 2,000 one for admission and can very possible and mufra toto fefe kran private schools and here worry here that is somebody's true state of the economy obinso industries wa hanum ohwe ni electricity bill ohwe ni fuel obeto say bia dum soba ohwe ni aketua odebema ne workers any fleet of cars or service Accra. There are various segments of the economy. The population is wide and it's spread. Nia hiade ede mameno. Accra uko baby hiade mobi. Prior to the 2016 general elections, Yakupon ya madomu na meka research team bi ho ye call certain key places bi echo research. Emma violence prone constituencies bi ye call ni nkrofo kokasai. Accra. To be honest with you, obekono nia obi hia yekoye focus group discussion ekoje data fi nkrofo na ti sa haya yewe obi fi abeka ba wa ba hanum obi be fi efani say alajo obeba obi be fi achimota obeba san nkrofo nyina wo rekono focus group discussion uye wi a se ne eti no ethical research e was all man TNT e was all man aduan kakra akra we gave these people 10 cedis 10 cedis o. That is 2015. Na senia aseda nkrofo de da yan ase. Wofa 10 cedis pe o. Aseda nkrofo de da yan ase. Embisa se na ye den ade ana. O, eja mi hia bebrebe a o. 10 cedis ni me hia me de kwakotoko bi. Eba kontomira mi obi o ma afichiri. Eba banchi a mi wobi. Eba brodi a mi wobi. Ewa ngonso a menena eye ngonti zomi bi ewo honum anase me ya benkwan mpo wi a ngo na eba ni no mepa na me de asi ho na me ba beye ampochi bi a metimi e de aye nanso no for 10 cities
ampochi de waka aduane pa menken enze say
na so de sa 10 cities no eba enkrankro manmu ha ene a akora it doesn't mean anything to anyone 10 cities ya so for what you joint ni wa hanum sesi akrampo a ahwe krampo a onya tare a anase we macaroni anase ne even is salad mpo onya mpo emfangu so the diversity of the Ghanaian populace is very wide so one hweye na wantie na wakasa ntino nia sa ku we reka no ene kire the true state of the economy na sa ku we ka no ene kire the true state of the economy as a leader akwa you might be deceived. You might not know what the true state of the economy is.
Okay.
But the true state of the economy, it's say, Accra, nia wube hia, nia wube di, nia obefura eniama eye ehiade da ne da ma obroni from the basic necessities no se woto wonsa e wo wo ummanyimu yima you don't need to do importations me wo farika na GDP ni ba down esan say covid nearby adenti na covid inti GDP drop GDP drop because we are interdependent on other jurisdictions. We are interdependent so much so that at least say yeka say to yambo them yeka say aeroplane bi antu wofa yeka say bibia obi anko ba bi mba wofa anhwa na okombede yen anhwa na yawu esan say China epicenter covid isi wo ho wo close one port ni one factories in nyina no esan no importation of certain things yeka no yetimi amba biem. Even medical equipment impo keke PPE keke impo we were importing until say yem papa Akufo-Addo ehye nkrofo nkran sentino they should start producing PPE in Ghana. Until then hand sanitizer and some private companies in Ghana started doing it. We are still even fighting to be able to establish COVID vaccine centers in West Africa, in Africa at large. And no chira will say Accra won sashi obi anum se obi economy no ebumi wie na se sebi asem propro ne ebika eno de bema obi ntina ho nka se opesika nti no obema okoma de ne citizens na wo de why exporting yama de abrel enti yesre let us strengthen our manufacturing and industrial base senior beya even covid even then crumple bar yede ye hu ye hwe ye hu we believe in international trade and no just say we are an island on our own but across the basic necessities. If we are not able to do this, then it means that any epicenter bibiano yen GDP be drop it. Obi fufuru banas or the bekosura yembona bongo OSEI why I did yamaye nemomuno say yanshe yen manufacturing sector yanshe yen agric sector not planting for food and jobs yen timi and shemu kenadia Accra. The bottom line is that one day say ship and two aeroplane and two na se obaefu bi nso antu na se bibi antu ka bi antu a na se yeti yen mani mu a Akra okombede yen twa yani enhwe yen studio baby biara obia wo bia twa wani hwe wo ho wo de baby out no twa wani hwe wo ho na bisasa wo teka mu a twa wani hwe wo left wo right na hwe cars na twa wo asia no na tena wo dan mu na hwe na tena wo mu cars ho no na hwe na tena wa sorry dan mu ho na hwe na tena wo office wo na hwe se niam na twa wo asia no se wontumi nkan baako ebiesa ebia anan anase num ayeye wo Ghana hanum a Ghana ni na yeye a wote wusika sidi na ode kotoi na senye Ghana hanum na yeye dia na no kire say the true state of the economy is that we are dependent on foreign countries. We are dependent on somebody else's economy. And when you do that, Jerry, it seems said, you are growing somebody's economy. Sedani da ko import your mobile, you are growing somebody's economy. Sedani den nyina wo de ukọ kraka seba, you are growing somebody's economy. Sedani den nyina ukoto microphone fi abrochiri ba, you are growing somebody's economy. Dani den nyina indru a wo hia, se wo kokra fi abrochiri ba, you are growing somebody's economy. Se atare a wo be hye, empaboya a wo be hye. Sedani den nyina wo tena ho na se wo ka sentino, me ko Italy. Na se eno na ye papa, na wo de won sa ba asi kokoko. Oh, Italian shoe, papa, yenja kumase de na ewo ho na ye no, na yenkofa Italian shoe. You are building and promoting someone else's brand. You are building and promoting someone else's economy, and you are expanding the person's economy. Until the dani den na, we are see akosu bebrebe. We are see every konenima. People are being protectionist. European Union. There are certain commodities bia. Say if you don't belong to the European Union, you are not able to push it into the European market. There are certain things they are protecting their industries. Are we doing same for the West African hub? Are we doing same for the West African hub or Central African or North African hub? And even the African continent as a whole. Africa Free Trade Continental Area, ABA. But there are still bottlenecks within our trade system. We are not able to trade amongst ourselves. And we need to be able to pick ship and go to Abrochirimengu. I mean, if you are supposed to build statistics, at least sugar in Yamaniama imported by Nina. Who does that? Afife rice farm, a beans, I will say a farm, and ne Yakonije, Ekofa Jene Eba. And Yanim say, and ne Yakonije, Ekofa Jeneba. Wole, Ekofa Wole Eba. you call intos ekofa intos if you be krom fofroba. Meanwhile, we have arable lands in Ghana. Accra, the true state of the economy is that we are depending on other nations for our daily survival. When these nations' economies and their industries shut down, Accra, we are in trouble. When they shut down, we are in trouble. I repeat, when the economies and the industries and manufacturing companies of this country shut down, Jerry, we are in trouble.
All right. Medan say what's your what you need call 050378 030 2243540 030 2243540 and 030 2257902. But answer na bebe mo no. Ameka will say enhira eba Ghana osofo pani anyankopon wo sere wo no so. Your friend your pastor Kumuyi. The dwumade bi eba Ghana ye Global Crusade with Kumuyi. On na mewiasa fa na nyina kanyame asem. Kyerɛkyerɛ tworo konkro no mu yie ama yɛte nyame asem na se. Etime no ka sɛ nyankopɔn adom a Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumuyi yenim sɛ ɔyɛ renowned international gospel preacher ɔdenani akyerɛ Ghana 20th to 25th 20th that it is and fit into 20th April copy 25th Salvation Miracle Crusade because we Independence Square. The beer 4 p.m. and you 4 p.m. No mashasi. Now between 21st, 22nd, and 24th and 25th April, ministers and professionals conferences. Because we lamte circle. E you be chebi lamte circle. E won kra he ya no so anopa no nsia bia no mo de ahye so. Anopa no nsia bia no mo de ahye so. Impact Academy for the Youth and Campus Students. No so ebeba so. And on the 22nd April, and so anopa no nsia bia Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumuyi and they say Jumedie or the Basso Ewa Ghana. It's a bombardier. Or how been our war? We hear and chile ye when Yamia Semu. The patch we hear miracles in Century or Abraboma. Ye crado. Now ye share Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumuyi. Now Jumedie, baby, I bet that dear and your how. And honestly, be a mattress and the abeda subi and no keke. Bomade so bebo ahone de ahia papa na open chirechire mu yie wo eye osofo panyin ne ba ode ba Ghana ya 0544 099 958 0544 099 958 and 020 898 5488 020 898 5488. Mama wa dwen kire wa memo ache
Majari
esa mbato ti o
Majari ya flami aban ya me kasa fra chama zenu
yo
Majari we de te we ma mele pul ma krugu odo mi kwa benya odo no matu lawyer James enu we watema west Majari ona bo ipedi enye mi won wan say ni crop MPP for na nkasa say oba bejina on betu abatia no because oba en wa me bo no humodin Nisem wakika ewa radio sunu and said in crop crime omun jin said that you back from betu about because we say economy ya majeri ye womu ene ya and then another dan kwaku fadwa ubenya obi mu ti say I pemu no mu nam radio sunu mu defender aya na me re krawo majeri ade na mekanisa here mbia mekase in contempo semu aye di bewura ya manyo semu MPP amanyo ko na kofa baye enu ti na Ghana fo ye nya resemu bia wo politicians mu mba ye mu semu amukika ye nyina e de pa de pa na motivate disu mu so ya mu ti free educators ena mu women organizer mu di ya friend say school feed mo mu omu buru mu ndua school feed ya free educators amu di baye hwe kwanya mu fa so amu di awufa fam this is a ton your container and then me ba frame me school say eduane omudi mo mu wo no enya every week bia me mani miska na mu sole amu kan semu e be say ye kurai na atro semu na my dad.
Okay, better say mama for next one me ba to macho. Hello mache. Oh. Favor for bright. Mache.
Yes sir.
You too yanko.
Yo that's my Jerry. Yeah, it's
Again, MPP National Chairman Stephen King. He said, "Okay, Kano. Oh, my no, show my no. Instead of accepting responsibility, no, blaming it on COVID-19 and Russia-Ukraine war. So, Bible said I said COVID-19 ever. So, back in 2019, so make I say, demons and principalities in the hell my way. Who can you say 2019? I go for the set at the committee. They said $1. I also. Who is that dollar? I do 8 things. I said COVID-19 ever. But now, the set class committee. They said the economy no SRO. That's COVID-19 about. COVID-19 by Sika SMU. Sika the name of the entity. Yes, COVID-19. Yes, Sika Kitwa. I perceive the COVID-19 Sika Mukuta. According to auditor general support, COVID-19 is coming here. Yes, Kitwa. To accept responsibility. No more to get many years. The Russia you can war. The COVID-19. You have failed the nation. Apologize to Ghanaians and let's move on and stop the excuses. Thank you.
All right. Eba Jomache. Yes, man. It's your uncle.
You are the champion for saying Adam sir, me free. Ashama. Magdari, who bought you, man? Yaku Ponchao. Many opportunity there. Lawyer James Lutama West. And I'm a electric Plugus or Domico Brina. It's woman to Abamano. And I face to Chama Juba Bio Biametana, Honorable Joshua Amidu Akamba, former NDC national organizer, Messiano Bio Biametano. And the American United Magday. And Yama Siatia Pansama, the Ghana Yagia, when you know. I are a host of you, Papa. Magday. When Mrs. say, Asama, former President Mahama Kwakaya, Diana de Mo School for ya, Quality Munia, Mumunia, Kumoso Montiasi, Magday. I are a hostem. A Janian Granny dinner, and yet, former President Mahama Kwakasa Sabi, a Janu Kramen from Mancamaya, Sabi one can bonimu, one can bonimu, because I'm chronicle school, no. President Akufo one also by free education, to pay free education, a quiet crown also, medication, no medium, and Yamabako Yeno. I don't know, Panyasa or now yet. Opinion, I are a hostem. Can share a boss I can say President Akufo say. I gave me because I said President Akufo by Udi Bosch and Sana. Papa can't say it is Casson so comedy. I don't say President Akufo by Kawa Kwachiwa Maim. They say a dear one yet. President Akufo, just throw your 3 year papa. I buy our bar or better Kunaswa. My day, so better Solenia to I President Akufo by me who be that. I President Akufo by. Yes, Banyasa for your Bunbe and Kana, some Mamma Casangwa. Let's Ghana for say, Abama is the 3 command Ghana for. It's 2024. Ghana for Montua Bantia and before Mama Sumuba boy,
Better say, my main fan next one. Maybe to my chair. You too.
I didn't want to make a from Coveria. You can't and I'm a chairman with my phone. Now, no cham of our Jacob. And I was at Laza on so much alpha. The American United say, Yawi, and Namana Manaka Dumpi, and you don't pay your better. I am a tonam. And this is a walk against another number and why you are. And then, Molida can say, I will Namana Manaka Dumpi. Now, don't play the BB. In the other hand, I don't pay that any ever to any episode in Amplicarmo. And the man found what she will be there. Will be now, I get some more than 8 years, 5 years. It's making a good. I mean, I say, I'm going to for you, don't mean to see more. You know, because they were shocking and papa. And the moment I can't be more money, why are they not? Or another crack, I say, or man, I had things because of COVID-19 by any to create any Russia war. And I can find out how many I didn't think I want to say the work and I say, if I jump, then would you jump you? And this in on the guardians and confirm about that because you begin that.
And this in the anyhow, and this in here. And then this is may I say. My main fan last one now, you come back to my chair. Yes, sir.
I'm still coming here about what to say.
I'm not doing my cover, man.
I'm never yellow man. Yeah, I mean, any come off it, way. Yeah, I mean, Alabama, he for Sion, Yellow the Sioux, G, or no on the post, or on the call, on the post behind the minister, and my general. So,
eka asɛm a ɛtɔ akoma pon so paa na me na bɛba sɛme oku na me amede hyɛ ɔnabo Benito na champion ile me hyɛre mo hwɛ kakra America nsɛ bi nua Jerry sɛ no ayɛ kyɛn maka no dan fon san tenase ɛma mu san twe ɔman no ɛnkɔ n'akyi Toma Minister Kasebi was MPP Omompeni Kufuor person in Fie Watch. And he has second for some Fie and Kayamu. No Mompeni Sam 1G1F. As the same for the Juma Gusua, Airquay Limu, or my name to Jumano, and then American name to Juma. That actually also was which number also Amiakoyanim. Now, my minister, for a Shema. A self petrol Sutian net here. Now, therefore, Assembly more careful. And I feel so every before you two more thing, every blessed day piano, yet to hear mum. Well, I got for a suffocate number, Mustafa Dabana, much of that, and I would never good them every day. I move to move up to ourselves, the true Sukanet, I don't want to some day. It must like Ghana for for the Muhammad, some more, or Kennedy. And I need piano education, or my school media will be a fee. Minister Kachi. Petrol Kufonia on the Sankabino, or Montania Betram. That's a local could do university.
Okay.
MPP were Bemo, Abandi, Yafu connection, and that's Yanquin.
I had you say. We be our friend as a mama text him, I must say. One would see a year, man text him from Monsieur and Damas. But you, it's it, and as another. But you. Last comment around here.
Na me wofa person ka bibi ntima wofa nkasa wofa nkasa
araba be
na ne aye kan se betie menua berma yo akan bi e be fa dia etmedia ya adwuma na ya hye Ghana football se aba indicators are made to gwa nyina e da dipefi ma ye nyina ye hu se covid and the Ukraine war here by Yanua anka obi a wodi na eyi a yetuma move from 0.53 akọ 5.3 aka che say anka yakọ engani mara yakọ engani ti onya abotre se na yen national chairman ekan no economy no at recover and dollar yi na ho de get to aba fema cd agent na so de fuel no so if you say air drop slowly then ya course no kakra say drop a now the bed drop home say no be kakra we get there be do ho the Ghana for nya yeshim the dey bia make sense the person o man Ghana tumpo see yenya political party be say MPP na Ghana for man kwan na we di ade che obi with the free back can say o see Oma prema ha be ka kire say ya we na man aka dompi say sika kura we be trade me for kakra na bi ni ho na Ghana for enche kura na ye wira fie ho ansem a papa iken enen sakrabe na aba enti osu osakaba osi ye wie nam no ma ne ka dompi
o ka se wan na we oso mo manwe
na ban Dabi tie me o kan sa asem no e me 2015 ye hand over man the time 2015 o ba ko
mo ba ye no
na bi wan kan sa men o kan sa asem 2015 o si onu na ban yes yeti
ba asem mo maka o tene se onu na ban na mo ma wi amana ga do
isi time o kan asem no ye ba power 2009 okay, so 2015 na ye ba be call sorry ye ba be call IMF no and no say no ya we nam na aka dompe nti ni aka ne say be akoma IMF and afei enne den asem no ka different asem of my mama aka ne say say economy no ye hwe na say ejimi nya ye fa ko IMF and economy no ye de akwa IMF
okay
say ye no can see the moon to me nya mo fa ma me meye na me ba me di ABC de be gu akwa mu ne de aya ne ye de ma no no aye na mo si ye fan ko IMF
all right
IMF no so MPP na not drug for adu ye do economy na koma IMF asa wo yare ne do ko intensive care unit na what that intensive care unit na doctor bi be say mo fa no ko intensive care unit order daw it's doctor no ba no oni adwuma bi oba be ye bi
yeah I mean the political terrain I started it how say we say you call for primaries the votes and the balloting na MPP has set one timeline we when na nia mechanic say one man media no enye decent say you better na ha na nkrofo di nkoma eno nche say obi repia obi ti ahye form anaasɛ obi ma obi yɛ popular na mmom ne sɛ yɛbɛ sensitize nkurɔfo na obi ahu ne ɛkɔ so the key players in our political system no mu no etimi ma wɔn kɔmɔdi no ɛho ɛyɛ dɛ ɛho tew anyway nyinaa wobɛhu sɛ yɛn nso na yɛdi akyi ne followers ne nyinaa no wɔyɛdidi yɛn ho kɔma ɛho nso ɛbɛto Jerry ɛnɛ yɛ medɔpa nana adwoa adobea aseye ado ɛnɛ ɛyɛ na woda wɔadi 2 years
nana adwoa
adobea aseye ado yo ɛnɛ ɛyɛ ne birthday me ne maame nyinaa yɛka nyankopɔn sɛ nyankopɔn hyira no na ɔnyɛ kɛse ɔmbie na adwen mu na ɔntumi bɛyɛ mfasode ɛma ɔman Ghana ɛda ase bebree
ɔso me da sɛ ɛnɛ wɔn bɛbɛka yɛn honorable Samuel Ayepe ɛnka ne mmarahyɛ badwani a yɛnsu ano a ɔresan akɔ biem ɛna Kwadwo Asiama ado social policy and governance analyst ɔno nso ba ha nɛ yɛnim the reasons a yɛntumi anya NDC rep ɛwɔ dwumadie no so ɛnti na ɛno so no wɔn a mokyɛn wɔ TikTok NEAT FM 100.9 yɛdamase Instagram at NEAT FM 1009 Twitter handle at NEAT FM 1009_. Munyina yedamase Facebook NEAT 100.9 FM. Midi de Magjerio AGYEMAN. Abena Frema Nana Yaosafo in charge of the social media handles. Kwadwo Damiado ne producer Otamechi. Dr. Faradexena executive producer, general manager. Kennedy Asantio Sende Bonichidom. Kwasi Abwaje the darling boy. Ono ne mi supervisor. General me manager me immediate boss no a channel manager omo NHS hye no amadigu apono so nyame adom ochina me no be hia na afi na ye de akwa kogu emi suro bibia ye bo bibia happy Easter in advance.